The consultation paper is aimed at the finance sector, all our licensees, individuals and firms who are in the finance sector. And the purpose of the consultation paper is to consult them on proposed changes in the methodology by which we raise fees from the finance sector.
So the consultation period ends on the 19th of February. Are you expecting more changes in the methodology between now and then?
Yes, I mean the methodology represents a significant change to the methodology that's being used at the moment, and that reflects the way the finance sector has grown and developed. It reflects the way that our supervisory approach has changed, and the aim of the changes is to make the fee raising fairer. We have found that larger and more complex firms tend to require greater regulatory oversight, and at the moment the fee structure, the methodology we use at the moment doesn't reflect that. It's more of a fixed fee approach, and it has meant that we have some firms who have been paying too much, frankly, in terms of the fees to us, and others who have been paying too little. The methodology, because it's aimed to make sure that fees change as a result of firms that are bigger and more complex, there's a lot of changes in there. There's a lot for firms to get to grips with, and we fully expect to, at the very least, make tweaks and changes to that from the feedback that we've been getting through the consultation period. And a big objective for the workshops, the 6 workshops that we ran for the finance sector, was to provide an opportunity for all the sectors to come and spend some time with us. The workshops were at least 2 hours. We had breakout groups for different sectors to spend some time with us and staff at the Commission to go through the detail of the methodology. And so we have had some fabulous feedback, really helpful input.
So you mentioned that the feedback has been fabulous. Can you tell us generally what the firms think about this change and whether there's been any complaints about it?
Okay, well, I mean, by fabulous, a fee consultation for those who would be looking at changes that will increase their fees is never a reason for celebration. But in terms of what has been very helpful has been, I think the industry here have responded in a very mature way, a very helpful way, and they have really got to grips with some of the details.
And how are you going to be managing your internal processes now the fees are going to be based on different variables? Is this going to be difficult to achieve?
It is. It's a very good question because it requires both some regulation changes, and it also has a big impact for our IT systems. We have a very large number of licensees. A wholesale change in the way that we charge the fees means actually the process of producing the invoices, which need to go out on the 1st of April, will mean that there's quite a lot of work for us between the 19th of February and the 1st of April. We will need to review the consultation responses. We'll need to get our IT systems up and ready to go so that we can get those invoices out on the 1st of April.